Okay, yes. Okay, cool. All Gucci. Can I collapse chat? I wish there was a way to just to close it. Yeah, whatevs. Okay. Let's do some last minute stuff though. Let's see. I don't have the guitar. He feels a little different. He stands like a little more with a little tood. Let's see. Toggles, no makeup, and no hat. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Jasper. I assume that this is where we came from, so yeah. My word. Here I thought they were talking all big about being some sort of pocket dimension. I think I may have accidentally turned on nameplates. No, okay. Okay. Okay.
You're a face that I have never seen before.
Um,
Probably one of the Kalypsian people, aren't you?
yes, that is correct. You have quite the keen eye.
And you have quite the guts to be standing alone in a place like this. Oh, no, wait a moment. I don't think you will have in the guts anymore. If someone does come up and stab you or something.
Should I be worried about you?
No, me? I am just a secret keeper. I do not wish for a fight. Just to have fun, play around.
You and me both, then.
You Is that why you are dressed in such a weird way?
It comes with the territory.
You belong to someone or something?
Not quite.
Huh, I see. Understandable.
Though I can belong to someone for perhaps for a fee.
Excuse me, what are you saying? That you're just a little freak? Or that you're just casually signing yourself as one of the slaves?
Perhaps not the latter. I think you're a little more on the nose at the first
so you're
one.
just freaky. Interesting. So many of the Kalypsian people seem to be that. I'm not surprised anymore. Although I wish I was.
Well then, I'm sorry they beat me to the punch.
I like your shoelaces. She just undoes one. It was made in such a pretty way, and I prefer the chaos. Now it's undone.
Well, whatever shall I do?
Do it again. Just different. Not the same as the other one. Just different.
Very well. He just shoved the laces into his boot.
I am glad you didn't disappoint. Odd that you're being so obedient, but not dislikable as a trait.
I'm merely just being a little smart.
Now. Not to piss off the wrong people? Well, I am not the wrong people.
Well,
I like to piss off other people, and they like to piss me off in return. It seems only fair. I like to push buttons. Do you have anything that I could find? Anything to offend you?
you can give it a go.
It doesn't work that simply.
Really now?
I see you're a bit of a buffoon. Ooh. Who's that? Find this. Yes. Is there something you need?
Yes,
Just your face.
there's something indeed.
Another one scares me, huh? Be happy.
Okay.
Sorry, this
Oh,
one's
I
my
see.
prize.
This one needs someone to... Someone to protect this one, huh? It seems as the ones who seem the most scared of me are exactly paired with someone else most of the time. Come on, let me just play a little.
No, this one's all mine.
Oh. Understandable. Anyways, good luck. I'm always watching.
You certainly arrived later than the arrest.
Yes, I suppose I was a bit anxious about entering the so-called pocket dimension of some kind.
Understandable. To give you a bit of an understanding of what's going on, we have to go, and some of us are going to have to go into the spirit realm, because it's infected with backburn, and that's very dangerous because if the spirit realm falls apart, then our world will too.
That, I suppose that makes sense why we were able to traverse between.
Yes, and some of us are going to stay behind, help keep up the portal, and some of us are not.
Then who will be with
As
you?
well as... I don't know.
Then I shall
Deadline.
tag along with you and attach myself to you.
Thank you?
Well, if I wasn't here and that woman surely got to you, I'm pretty sure she'd chew you up and spit you out. So I'm kind of glad that I was here.
I'm very glad you are here too, Jasper, so thank you.
Did I look cool?
You certainly did.
I'm glad.
Thank you for being a valiant, protector?
Well, it's not a service I would just offer to anyone.
Well, good. I guess, either case I saw that some of them are over that way. Don't know entirely what for. I also learned more about our, problematic person who steals parts of people's souls. That's great.
The daughter, right?
Yes, I got a name for her too. Meredith.
Wow. I suppose she comes here often.
I don't think she comes here often, no. I think it's just the information that they gained.
Well, they know her somehow, which means this is either the first time they haven't stepped into our realm, or she makes regular visits here to some degree.
That or they have a good lot of information. Either or, any case. I still at least know a bit more now. As for specifically, we can't kill her. At least we can, but we cannot.
Sounds familiar.
We'd have to put her in a catatonic state and separate the soul's parts specifically.
Yes.
She has a strange affinity. In turn, that parasol of hers seems to be some sort of relic that allows her to not have problems with the souls.
I see.
Yeah. Any way to deal with her, though, is the best just to blind her soul sight. Seems like that's the only way she can see.
How?
There are ways, like a large blast of magic, or a strong enough soul, or a... souls, I guess, like yours, or actually new member, that cat man. I forget his name.
Still avoiding me.
I don't believe they saw you.
No, they did. They definitely did.
I think they didn't, or they're just too focused on the things.
No, she definitely looked at me. I looked right her in the eye from here. She's just afraid of me.
Right.
Anyway, go on.
So, probably best not to go to the market.
Why not? Is that the market?
Yes, and it is very concerning.
Oh, absolutely. I just learned what bonds are today, and there are body parts in them there. There's also a news article in that tent with the creature outside of it that mentions that the Acel sea folk meet.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't like this place. Not to mention the petrified dragon standing atop the broken cathedral.
Yes,
I really
petrified.
despise that.
That one?
You know, I was able to scale that roof. I know what that dragon's made of.
So it's not a
I
statue.
don't
So
know.
it's just a simple statue.
Well, there's no souls in there, so we can at least know they're not alive.
I would not assume it's alive.
Equal your fears. It's just made of marble. It won't wake up.
Where did they get all of that and craft it into such a thing?
Well, they're selling a creature over there for 1,000 gold. I found a pouch full of 50 gold pieces just laying on a table, and they're doing black market trading, so I'd argue they have a lot of money.
Yeah, but all for just probably half a square mile. No, not even a quarter square mile of marble.
It could be about
Rich people do the strangest things.
It could hold some importance to our fellow dragonkin, but it's probably too old for them to know.
Yes, this
No,
probably.
they were more disturbed by it than anything when they assumed that it was petrified.
Well, yeah, dragons haven't been around for a while. So. What was over there, by the way?
Over where?
That way the Finch is coming from?
There's a tavern if you follow the road, and a little water area.
Tavern and inn.
Water feature.
Seems nice enough.
I believe they're called.
Nicer than most other things.
I don't feel comfortable even resting in this place. I don't know how you could.
What if you're not
I'll
alone?
be returning up there.
Yeah, it'd probably be better if I wasn't alone, to say the least, yeah.
What if you're not alone?
That doesn't...
But would that quell some of your fears?
I suppose, but that doesn't really change the fact that I saw... Oh,
And how
I
about
don't
bunking
know.
with me?
Jasper.
I promise I'll be good.
I'm more worried about our sheep-on friends. Like you and, you know.
Sleep with someone, and you won't have your wings cut off.
I'm just literally saying I don't think any of us should be resting in here at all.
It would be better than going back in through that portal multiple times, and at the very least, it'll be better than sleeping on the temp beds that they have while the Kalypsia is still being repaired.
It's a place of thieves and murderers.
Then how about you and I get a room close to him?
Oh, I'm just chopped liver to you, aren't I?
Well, I wouldn't want to impede and intrude. And plus, that's a double win right there.
It's easy to sleep on a roof and then making it cost. Just sleep on one of the roofs on the main ship. But
That's not a no. That's not a no, Snow.
The problem is,
I hate this.
my whole, colors. I tend to
So?
stand out when I'm outside, even in the dark.
yeah,
I
you're
don't know how to respond to any of that.
out there.
I'm more
Thank you. I'm
distracted
good
by
for
the
it.
information I learned about Meredith and all of that black market. Honestly, I just...
Then I'll wait for your answer at some point.
I know.
Please, either really give me good news or discourage me.
Conversation. Thank you.
I feel like you need to take a look at the black market for you to understand why I'm very uncomfortable about being here.
It is.
I'm
There's
already
wings.
anxious as it is, being in a different alternate
Let's not
realm.
forget about that.
Also, Snow, as long as we have the rings, they're not going to do anything to us.
Well, one just untied my shoes for me, so that's at least the beginning of the mischief.
Was it the one guard?
No,
I
it was a
call
lady.
Selling some people's wings a mischief as well, to be honest, but
No, that's just business at this point.
different levels. I don't like you.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not a norm here.
What do you want to do, Snow?
I don't know. I still need to process everything that's going on inside my mind, since I'm very... I don't know how to react to this. You know, there's a time I guess I'll just...
Take some time to think.
I said I'd tag along. And
Okay, sure.
and you were very appreciative of it, so how can I go back on my word now?
This place is worse than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you can just be so calm about it. No Finch, I don't know how he can be calm about that since he saw several of his kindred's wings being used as a fun gimmick.
I suppose they're prepping for the worst and just trying not to cause trouble. And besides, the more you panic and the more you show you how anxious you are, the more you seem like a prey and a target. It's a bit of a survival, sort of to bluff your way through.
I'm trying, Jasper, but...
I'm not telling you that you should try or do it. I'm merely telling you mostly their method. I suppose that's why I'm sticking with you. You don't have to do it, so I'll do it for the both of us.
Thank you.
If anything,
I'm...
you're allowed to talk about how much things are unpleasant around me. You won't scare me off or talk my ear off. You've lent it to me, so I'll lend mine to yours. And mine's are bigger than yours.
I guess that's true. Still, I'm just... This, even staying in here and comparing to a mana storm is much more comforting and feels much more safer. Even if we have the rings, I still don't trust any of this. What's so funny?
Nothing. The fact that you take a mana stone
What do
over
you
this.
have?
Yeah, what you got there?
It is a giant fish.
Huh.
Oh dear. Okay. Huh. Alright.
The size of Finch. Would you like a bite? It is very good.
Nope, I'm good. Nope, I don't want to bite the giant fish. Thanks. Okay. I don't know how anyone can be calm about this, or even rationalize making deals or going along with this. We got our information. Shouldn't we just be like, okay, that's great. Thank you for this information. Bye now. We'll deal with it ourselves, instead of just like, okay, we'll work with you.
Morbid
That
curiosity.
seems more wrong. It's worse. I hate that so many members of the Kalypsia have that.
Am I included in that?
I mean, kind of. You've been a little reckless at times, but I wouldn't say it's as bad as
Name one
some
time.
folk. Can't recall the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Sounds like you're just
I
making up
guess-
excuses.
You're so much more cheery today. I can't believe it.
Do you dislike it?
No, I don't. It's just... I guess I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I wouldn't say I'm exactly feeling better. I'm just... I don't know, to be honest. I can't spend my entire time being glum and gloom. There are more important things than, I suppose, the relationships that I have collapsed.
I guess. But collapse doesn't mean it cannot be repaired. So at least there's that.
I suppose that at least I will miss how it was before. There's no telling if it'll be the same ever again.
I guess you just gotta give it time.
That is all I can do. In the meantime,
and let's see what the others are doing. They're talking with that bird fellow. Just genuinely curious, that is a person, right? That's normal, right? Like having a bird head, that's normal.
I mean, there are more primal, I suppose, what is the word? Animal kin of some kind? It's beast kin. There we go. They're more primal beast kin.
Okay. Yep, still strange. Still strange.
Well, don't say that out loud where they can hear you.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to something.
Take your time.
I feel like even though I've gotten to know most people here, at least enough, it still bewilders me about how everyone is just the way things are, so to speak. Don't really see anyone around with wings that aren't just my kind, I guess. No one have I really ever seen Sheborn or anyone with animal ears.
Well, Alden isn't a celestial, if that counts.
Yes, I know. It's confusing to me. But they're not.
What have you actually?
And then Nyx... Me?
Yeah. Usually celestials have sharp ears as well, so I'm a bit surprised that you have flat ears, or at least by their terms.
Probably the various humans and dwarven lineage in me.
I see.
My father's a dwarf, so
That makes sense.
can't really say much on that one. Yeah. Not to mention, I'm the child of a guardian, so I expect features of guardians kind of dwindle the more.
What
Right,
significance
first
is
time
that of a guardian, if I may ask?
I don't really know. My mother barely knew about her kind, since her mother disappeared the moment she was born.
I see.
All I know about my kind is that we have wings, and apparently we hail from somewhere.
I see. Oh look, there's the Lord Elvin.
You wish to talk with him?
Maybe. Don't know. I will at least wave hi and morrow.
Everyone else in the tavern or something?
Good morrow, Ellen.
It's rather quiet inside.
That's kind of surprised with knowing how the Kalypsia is.
Yes. Looks curious.
I try not to look at the sky for too long, honestly. Feels like I'm in a pool of blood.
Oh, there's people here.
Entirely empty, person. Yes, no, yeah, it's pretty empty. Damn. So silly. In tavern thing? Oh no, they're over there. Guess that's where the rooms are.
Yes, there is. Shall we pick one?
I'm gonna wait for a bit on that one. I really hope there are alternative things you can choose instead of having to even sleep in this domain. least there's some comforts here. That aren't completely terrifying.
Really, what is that?
This at least feels familiar. We don't look outside in the sky, at the sky. Hello, Sato. Were you talking with that, bird-headed fellow before?
I saw him, but I did not have the chance to speak with him.
I overheard some things, but not really enough.
I don't know how to think on any of that.
Why did he say worrying things, or?
No, I'm just more... This entire thing is just worrying. I don't really think it'd be nice for any of us having to rest here. Sleep in this domain.
Any particular reason why?
Is the fact that it is the Shimmering Nothing, a well-known black market, not discomfort?
Yeah, and a common practice. It's as if other people start shit, it gets finished real quick.
The rings are kind of proof of that.
As long as we have these rings, we should be fine.
Like if
You know,
someone
I mean,
attacked
the only way to
someone,
enter.
Have a seat, Snow Angel. Calm your nose a little.
You don't need to call me that.
Yeah.
You don't want me to call you that.
Something wrong, Snow Angel?
What is with you people?
Why? Why you saying that to Finch? What?
I prefer Little Miss Feathers.
Oh, what?
He's from here. I can tell.
I mean,
You suck at
I
saying
didn't
no.
speak with him, but his clothes definitely did scream.
He had the mannerisms.
I should probably find a roommate for tonight.
I
If
also
I'm
don't
staying over here, though.
True.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I make you
Lots of
angry?
rings over there, so I don't want anyone
Forgive
to
me,
get,
please.
Any bright ideas?
But apparently he's looking for information.
Forgive you for now.
Good. You'd perhaps be the only few friends I have now.
Really? You're offering?
You know that is not true.
It is, actually.
And
More
what
than you know.
Better take it now or never.
I mean, anyone
If
that
you're
has a
offering,
ring
I'll
like
take
this
it.
and are able to come in
Well, hey,
There we go.
you kind of got strung along for the ride.
What?
Your reason.
He's gonna move you slightly.
But I'll make sure that it's
okay, I see how it is. Being spot.
Just didn't have access, so fans were a little jealous when they see this.
I just rather these seats are rather big. I'd rather not just take up so many.
I guess it's because, like, there's a bunch of, like, types of people, like, a lot of people, so that's probably why the seats are large.
Yeah, I suppose the people are quite larger here in terms of intimidation. Kind of have to be big here if you want to scare some people away on first sight.
If you ever want to
Just
earlier,
want to,
I'm more than willing
just want to
to.
settle
I
the
don't like
situation.
that.
Okay.
I don't like the idea of me trying to intimidate a person, but you know what? Next exists, so that's already intimidating. So does Omet exist too? They're already intimidating.
Ahmed is actually my height. What do you mean?
Really
He feels like he's taller.
legit.
Well, I haven't stood next to him for quite some time, so maybe I'm off by a few inches.
Expect this
Who
one
knows?
to be effective.
What, did you shrink then?
Towards, you know, boys.
That seems like that purposely.
I don't want to hear that from you. Who stole your inches, madam?
Small chat.
inexperienced in conversation.
Oh, it's just funny. It's funny.
Can we get some water over here to water this plant so she'll grow?
I mean, you can always practice them.
Oh, well, ha ha.
Practice next time.
So, I'm actually a plant. This is the one who is... who has like greenish hair.
Hopefully.
Well, blue, bluish green, greenish blue, green blue, bluish green.
You
That's all
suck
plantish.
so much at insulting that you had to correct yourself.
Hopefully in doing the spirit, spirit
I really should hang out with you more. Oh my goodness. Did you hear that?
I did. What was that?
I don't know. I think it happened around. I heard it on the left side of me. Well, I suppose it might be regular for the shimmering nothing. If a fight has started, then it just finished.
I'm not getting involved if there's a fight. Unless it's the members of Kalypsia, then we're screwed.
Well, I'd still not get involved. Well, depending who.
I don't know about fun, but I have stories.
Interesting.
I'm more concerned if Elijah walks around in here.
Elijah is here.
I haven't seen him, but if he does walk around in here, I don't think he's going to be too happy about this situation.
They've been unable to progress.
That boy needs some smarts, really. He has the right morality in mind, I'll give him that. But he's kind of coming into a place where these hard actions and criminals are a social norm. So complaining about it is a bit of a contradiction.
Well, yes, but still. I don't think a lot of us can feel comfortable in this place.
You get away with it, though, because I like you.
Things that are around the place.
What? Why are you getting so upset that I'm saying that? I'm saying I'm a bit biased and favoritism. Am I not? Am I not allowed to be?
I assume you're going to be helping with the whole spirit realm thing.
I suppose if people need my help.
That's not to know.
I have no knowledge whatsoever. I was extremely helpless, so.
I have no knowledge
You
whatsoever
are
on that.
impossible.
Really now?
Well, okay, I don't know, you're challenging, but is that a better thing to say? You're challenging?
Explain yourself.
That is true. You went on the homeless
You,
right?
I don't think I will, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to be quite my mind at ease on this whole thing. It's going to just not think on it, going to keep my mind blank, and just hope this all rolls over quickly so I won't have to worry about this shimmering nothing for a while.
Well then, now I have a burning question.
Those little peeping toms over there.
Whatever was Snow going to say about me being challenging?
Invisible.
Do you think they have information on that?
If you're not gonna use the chair, Jasper.
No,
What is that?
I don't think so.
If you're not gonna use the chair, then I will, so then I can save my own mana.
Oh, okay. Very well. We are conserving seats right here.
Yeah. Snow, if you need help, just say something.
What do you mean?
Do you need to be rescued from the big bad Jasper?
You're not. What? You're not a big
It's a
bad
joke.
Jasper, jeez.
It's a joke, Snow. We're just trying to lighten the mood.
Oh, you're both impossible.
I'm just poking fun.
Yeah.
If anything, the big bad is, no, it's just still Omid. Omid's terrifying to me.
He's literally not even that bad. It's perfectly fine.
He's terrifying to me. I don't know. He's terrifying to me. That's just me.
It's probably the scar, the size, and the sword, but he's an upstanding citizen. He takes care of Sprout, for one thing. The what?
Yes. His voice is very intimidating. His demeanor and how his appearance is rather intimidating. So it's.
I already know. Yeah, I've already. Not even that bad.
You often run around with just a hat on.
Just to make things easier might be a good idea.
I run around with just a hat on?
I said just a hat on.
Oh, I thought you said just a hat on. I'm like, what do you take me
No,
for? You
just-
think I just
Go ahead and count
block
and grab.
the sacred jewels with just a hat on?
No. I mean,
As long as
just
we
a hat.
leave the coin.
A hat, like bald hat.
Well, do you
Just
see
a
it
hat.
on me?
Your finest shrimp.
No, I don't. I
You doing okay, Sprout?
don't know where you put it, but I'm guessing it's somewhere.
Yes. I could take it out for you if you'd like. It just won't look as good without my makeup.
What happened to the fish?
Wait, what? What the heck? Where is it?
What do you mean, my hat?
So I told you.
What? No, why don't you have that your makeup on? You usually.
Oh my
Wearing it?
goodness, you just noticed.
I'm sorry.
You've
I
been
was
looking
going
at
to-
my face this entire time. And she didn't even...
Noticed immediately, and I barely know the guy.
I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Jasper, you and I, of all people, both know that when Snow hyperfixates on something, she focuses directly on that.
No, you're going to have to make it up to me. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm sorry.
you're so gonna have to make it up to me. I don't know what you'll do, but I always it.
I don't know what I would do to make it up to you, except just really apologizing.
Well, you're not going to get anywhere with that attitude.
Not wrong. Yeah, true.
I don't know entirely what you'd want.
I'll also
So
let you
please,
figure that out.
what?
And or perhaps I'll hold it as a freebie.
You say that often.
Would confirming that you can room with me in one of the tavern rooms be fine then? That agreeable?
Yes, that's quite sufficient.
Oh, does that mean I'm being kicked out of the room?
No, not in the Kalypsia room. I know you want to get away from Leto as much as you can, Finch.
No, I mean, I already have.
That's not true.
Basically moved into your room.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you technically do, yes.
Yeah?
pardon my intrusion.
Well, considering you're gonna be alone in your room tonight, I mean, we still have 2 open beds, Finch. So.
Ooh, that
We'll
got
see.
awkward. That got awkward real fast.
That's assuming I am gonna be alone in the room, though.
I don't know how to respond to any of this. Okay, anyway.
Regardless,
I mean, you don't have to.
I look forward to tonight.
Oh my fucking god.
It just gets better and worse.
I was going.
Default for Jasper,
I forgot we derailed something so far. I think you were talking about either my makeup or my hat. Which one were you
Yeah,
trying to get
I
on?
was curious. I was
think it was
curious about
both.
why are you not wearing either? And especially the makeup. Yeah, you're usually always wandering off around with it on.
Not in the mood.
You know they might have rice over there. You probably could have actually cut off like a small
Not
piece
in the
of fish and,
mood.
Yes, not in the mood.
keep going, and then eventually.
I would
Made
have
some
definitely
here.
done that if I had known.
You have to be in the mood for that kind of
Go back and
makeup.
grab it real quick.
Well, yes, when you
Run back, I just
when you're feeling a little
There's still
less of
time,
yourself,
come
you
on
put a
now.
little less effort into how you
Sit
look.
down. Pull up a chair.
You just,
Oh, I see.
it's kind of like just rolling out of bed.
Oh, but no.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Okay, true.
Sometimes I forget having to tie my hair up, so
I'm sure any
understandable.
She's crazy insane.
People liking
I'm glad we can agree on
well,
something
actually,
then.
many golems. A lot of golems.
Well, it's not that we're not. It's not disagree.
I
It's not that we have not really disagreed on much.
I don't think I've ever seen you without your hair down though.
Into the super secret basement.
It's not really anything different.
Fought a bunch
He's
of
gonna pinch the end of the
golems.
ribbon. You mind
It's
if I
nice.
unwrap this present?
Don't call it a present, jeez.
Well, I'm going to enjoy it. You look so fluffy and soft.
Literally, I am not
Just know
fluffy and
I,
soft.
How information works.
You plenty are.
Sometimes people believe straight.
3 minutes before he starts filming.
Coin.
And I can't look my way again.
That was another one that
Come on, you have to stand your ground. It's the shimmering nothing, remember?
I'll be keeping an eye on her.
Bluff.
Coin is nice, but it's not exactly.
Immediately you've backed down.
Else. You lost immediately. I was listening to me.
Ah! Oh my goodness.
Or even there
I'll
alone.
keep it going.
Probably not.
Little is another one that he's
Do you mind healing that?
That was barely a punch.
What was it? Personal thing?
Oh, ow! Ow! Oh, I'm going to die and bleed out on this barkeep.
I don't think it's classified either.
Oh.
Just helping some people out, finding some missing people and such.
Oh, ha ha ha.
A way to get rid of it. So that it gets back.
Sorry, you're going to be bleeding out over a simple punch to the shoulder.
I heard
Such
little
a tragedy.
rumors.
Shift the blame on them easily.
Mm.
Agenda district.
I wouldn't say shift the blame. You said that they found it.
You're fun.
What about it?
You come from there after all.
Yeah, that's where we just were.
Yes, yes, so
I'm glad I'm at least
I still don't want my new
entertaining to you, but still, come on, really?
So,
Not
other members of
entertaining.
Kalypsia,
I meant what I
see.
said. Fun.
Okay, I see.
I mean,
Thank you, I guess.
this is pretty normal. I mean, other
He's
than
gonna
people on it,
tie your
but,
head
you
back
know,
up.
I will be right back.
That we're not
for
normal
shit
at
that
all.
flies
Stop
around the
lying
world,
to her.
I mean, you're gonna.
Stop lying
Well,
to
that's
her.
what I said. I said other than.
Thank you,
Of
Jasper.
course you're not.
Of course. You gave me a
Even the
present?
ship itself isn't
I
normal.
figured I should only
Are you
return
sure
the
the ship's
kindness.
normal? It's the first of its kind.
Some of you are
Okay.
freaks.
True.
I will admit that.
That's not an insult.
Hmm.
You keep calling us freaks.
You are one of those freaky ones, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Jasper's real freaky.
Super
Didn't I
freaky.
say?
Really loud? You're not much better.
I don't know, Letter, compared to you.
What?
You also look like a freaky one. Just saying.
He's not freaky, he's pathetic and desperate.
What do you mean?
I'm not desperate.
What do you mean Leto's more freaky than me?
What I heard.
Like your friends.
I take offense to that.
Letter was saying that he's more freakier than you. I'm more freakier than him, so...
I wear it like a badge of honor.
He does.
He does.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But trust me, I'm not desperate.
Flick.
Hello.
Hey! Okay,
Perhaps we could spend
sorry.
some time
Actually, you know what?
alone.
No. I
You're
won't
not
do that.
sorry.
Your adventure.
I could do something else, but I won't.
Well, there's my joy for this. This is my fun, teasing you in
Sounds like an
turn.
interesting night, but unfortunately, I
Honestly,
How so? I can even take off my mask.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Masks off before the masquerade?
Masquerade?
You're thinking about it.
no
Don't
idea.
worry. I'll leave you more time to think
Be
about it.
careful.
I'll return.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be asking.
Leto!
afterwards.
right.
Don't flub it.
That is not happening.
She just offered.
Don't.
She's getting away. It's a pretty sight to watch her walk away, but still.
Place their hands on that thing while I'm conscious.
You're right, but
I will get them.
See?
Think
I
about
can't.
it.
So
What do you mean you can't?
Oh, are you gonna keep your promise?
I'm taken.
Oh.
And also, I have to work on the
Finally,
ship.
you're
It's just one day.
When has that stopped you?
Well, it doesn't stop me from flirting.
Just
but, you know,
because
I
you
don't.
go does not mean you cannot score.
That's what I'm talking about. What?
Anyway,
What?
think about it.
Did he even try to shoot his shot?
Come on.
Quite fun to
I mean, if you insist.
I mean,
Sorry about that.
and you?
It's fun to turn people down.
Still scared of me, I see.
No, I think you're just getting on my nerves now.
Oh, you're challenging her.
That's very good. You see, I like to do that for fun. Piss people off, push their buttons, see what they are willing to do.
Yeah, I think I've dealt with quite a few of you before, so I'm quite
Roundabout way to say you're a
quite understanding of this.
Give me whatever title, as long as it's fun.
Gosh, I like being called names.
I mean, she's got the master fit.
In your
You got
eyes.
that now, Leto.
Perhaps that's a little bit freaky.
Names are fun.
You're the one that said you liked it.
No. Why?
In that sense, but
The good ones and the bad ones.
anyway,
It's a mask for people who want to pretend like they like wearing masks.
She reminded me of Fable, but more bitchy.
Well, there's some charm in being feisty.
Yeah, I mean, bitchy isn't all bad.
You would say that.
I agree.
Does
Well, I don't. You would think a stick if it had tits on it.
do you like digging your grave? You should probably have another shovel at this point.
He's already kicked his grave. Just ask him about goblins.
Goblin these nuts!
Here. Bring it back.
I couldn't help it. The opportunity was there.
I'm good. Not digging.
Mm-hmm. I'm disappointed in you, Jasper.
It took 4 minutes.
The what?
Okay.
I wonder what she's gonna get down.
He's improving.
Dragons?
Improving.
You mean the statue or petrified corpse? Okay. I don't think he's that desperate.
It's far too easy a bitch.
It's low-hanging fruit. No pun intended.
Yeah, that's fair.
The humor upon the Kalypsia makes my sanity rain.
What? You sighing?
Nothing.
Already that tired?
No, I'm not. I'm not tired. If I was tired, I'd be yawning. There's a difference. Sighing just means
Tired
I'm.
of your bullshit.
Mentally tired. Mentally tired.
You're exhausted.
Tired of the bullshit. Exhausted. Not sleepy tired. There's a difference.
I'm getting used to the bullshit, so I'm trying to get used to it.
I think that's the first time I've heard you curse.
Yeah.
That sigh does not state that.
You've heard me swear before.
I don't
I've
think
heard
so.
it
uncommon.
before.
Really?
Yes,
I've
you
heard
have.
it swear before. Yes, you have.
Well, the other
swear
day
before.
you've insulted someone.
You
That's the
said
first
me-
time I've... Maybe you have, but it's been a while then. It's been a while since I've heard you just let it rip like that.
You are surprised that the angel swore.
I'm surprised that you swore.
Angel.
Yeah, you did get upset when some of us swore in front of, like, was it Sprout? Or
Yes, because I didn't know that they were a child. You have to understand. It's very weird seeing a lot of different people, different sizes, that I don't understand what exactly is it. It's weird. It's weird.
It sounds like you could benefit from more diversity in your life. But
I've been just kind of slapped in the face with this diversity, so I've been trying to get used to it. It's just very weird and strange and used.
I can't blame her from where she's from, at least when it comes to full diversity.
I'm sure she'll get used to it.
Do you want to try and talk to them?
I'll give it some thought. I like the atmosphere as current.
Understandable. You know, for a tavern, I don't think there's an actual bartender. I haven't seen one. I've seen people walk in and out, but I haven't seen a tavern barkeep.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Only you can hallucinate the things moving.
Yeah, I've seen people go behind the counter, grab what they need to, and just leave the coin. You can literally just do that.
That is true. You could just do that.
Ah yes. Let me grab this thing in my hand.
It's there. Definitely.
It's definitely there.
For them it is, at least.
Do we know at least who's going into the spirit realm and who's not? Do we know at least that?
Johan and I are trying to formulate that right
I have no idea.
Do we even get a boon out of
Probably
it
won't
for
know
succeeding?
until another day.
Probably not.
And what's the point?
Take 2 days to make that.
Some
To
omnipotent force
stop
must decide.
To stop the whole Blackburn disrupting the spirit realm, and in turn,
Crazy.
for our world to be destroyed.
Whoa! Where did that come from? I'm fitting in. Leave me alone.
It might not be the best idea to try to fit in. I'm going to be 100% honest
Yeah,
with you.
no, that's a bad idea.
Hey, I mean, if it gets more information, I'll do it.
Some of us,
But yeah.
some folks are
I've
Johan
seen
and I
weirder.
are going to be doing the
Eccentric?
planning for the spirit realm.
like our
There
great
is some
hero,
weird- I
like
have
our great
some
hero,
weird siblings in the Asami
Who's our great hero?
Mm,
Elijah.
I think Elijah.
Ah,
Yes, that's
okay,
fair.
fair enough.
Go any further than that. My younger
I think
brother.
the only way to really describe him is definitely
strange one.
eccentric.
I'm the only
Well, I mean,
child.
don't get me wrong. I actually do want to see him succeed.
I do too. It would be fun.
Over a couple thousand generations. He was a few generations old. Multiple generations. Maybe some kitsune generations.
I'm sitting up here because there are no good seats for me.
Multiple
Yeah, but
thousands
how
of
many
years.
siblings do you have?
I don't know. I think
Sorry.
the seats are rather good.
I mean, these
They're
chairs
quick
are
large.
big. You can take mine.
Yeah,
You can take
just
mine.
sit over there.
I mean,
I can literally sit on the air.
like
Okay.
4 at once.
Or we could just move to the more smaller seats.
Not with
Yeah, but then they're smaller. That's the other
As I
problem.
sit on this barrel, I get to kick my feet. Yes.
That's kind of frustrating.
I'm sorry, you did what?
Everything all right with you, Nix?
no,
No, it is not. Where can I get?
Oh dear.
You mean
Go,
That
just
way.
go behind the bar and grab it and leave the coin. That's what most
Surprise?
people have
Do
been
you mind?
you what?
I'm trained at the
Bit surprised.
Sorry?
Do you mind explaining if you're comfortable about
anything that
what bothers you?
Here, no. Too many.
Did you
Eyes.
wish to be
you're trying.
Okay.
She also
That
had this
concerns me.
At least they do want to talk about it.
Snow, my dear, if you aren't aware, we're in a den of thieves.
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Is that
Incredibly foolish to speak about private matters.
Ah, it's private matters.
sticks or blunt objects nearby you could think of using?
I see.
When you have a masked individual following you, seemingly.
We're not talking about Chloe, are we?
What is important first is that
I mean, we all know
trade
Okay.
Are we talking about the one with the fox-like mask?
The giggly one.
clothes.
Ah.
Great hair.
Yeah, there were. Hey, you know, the first thing they did around me was mention that one stall and then said I have nice wings.
If you can find a small weapon
I
or
guess
have
something
someone
tells
with a
me
sword would be perfect.
I didn't.
things are authentic.
Okay, thank you.
They are.
Very much so.
They are.
Aliens somehow is a lot more capable than you think.
As for defense, I highly recommend you
I have a conversation I have to go have.
Usually.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Sounds like the moment to be private.
Very.
I'll give him time before I ask my questions on that, since it seems something about earlier.
I see.
Welcome back. I don't know what.
And since the myth is seeming to go with him about it, it's most likely about Fable. So,
Ah. Huh.
not really my room to ask about that.
Yeah, I would have thought that it really would have sunk in at this point.
Are you trying to...
I don't know if he's just hiding up there.
Kind of enchantment?
She pisses me
Oh,
off when I got her.
Certain everything will be fine. We'll deal with this whole Blackbone thing, and then we will get out of here, and all will be fine, and then I will not have to think about all of this, and my brain will finally have sanity for at least.
This might not be
Maybe
the
not.
last time we come here, to be honest.
I hate it. I would very much be happy if it was, and we left afterwards, and then no more worries. All good. We're done. Oh, it's not done. No, guess not.
Do not threat. If we ever return here again, it'll be the same. I will attach myself to you for some time, till you're comfortable.
Thank you, Jasper. But you know you don't have to do that. Finch did that for me before too, and no one has to do that. Just because I'm very antsy about these kinds of things and tend to be a very panicked person does not mean I need someone to be around me.
But you appreciate it.
I do appreciate it.
Then why would I
do
not
also
want to
need
do
stand on
something?
my own 2 feet.
Why do I not want to do something that you're happy with?
I was starting to feel like we are.
I'll never win this battle, but fine.
Talking and then I keep going on without really thinking about what I'm talking about because of all the books that I've read.
You've also been kind to me.
I mean, if she calls me a friend.
How could I not be?
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Is that a rare occurrence?
What?
She is trying extremely hard to
No, it's just interesting, that's all.
Why is it interesting?
Friends aren't a bad thing.
It's just interesting.
I want to poke and prod your thoughts on why.
You're not going to get anything.
Dang it.
I can sense the condescending look.
Hi, Holly.
Hello.
I can sense it.
How has your adventures been throughout this area?
Did you mention my name?
You and Jasper tend to try and, you know, keep an eye on me and make sure I'm okay whenever I seem frazzled, which I'm thankful for. But
More than keeping an eye on.
it's not. I just need to start trying to build up that confidence myself, hopefully. I'll try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
More than keeping an eye on.
Ah, lovely. She's back in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, I said.
Go.
Sorry, I'm a heavy.
Where's she going?
Nah, I mean, yes, but it's fine. Hi, Holly.
Play poker by herself and imagine like 3 other friends for herself to play poker with.
Did I sleep well? No. You took a
You're
nap.
going to rest now, Holly?
Ah. Okay. It was good to see you.
Be careful. there's really not much to see around here, so I don't know if I'll rest now or not. Still concerned about resting here, but you know, whatever, I guess we have to live with this.
Was any of that proper common? All I heard was.
I am mumbling to myself. I'm allowed to mumble.
Well, I'm right next to you, so you're mumbling to me as well, so I can hear it.
She mumbles a lot.
Am I not allowed to mumble?
No, but I'm allowed to ask about what the mumbling is.
I was just more concerned about how we have to be in here, but you know, it's fine. I guess we'll have to deal with that.
Okay, fair enough. I merely just wanted to hear what your thoughts.
I suppose I've seen. He looks great. Yes.
How did they even get this dragons in it? Did the dragons exist here before? Did they like defeat the dragons long ago?
Well, dragons exist in our realm, do they not?
Yes, but this is a magic realm. Do you think the dragons were defeated here before?
That's actually a good question.
It's clear that those dragons are not just carved out from stone.
Well,
Especially not from the way that they're... how they are posed, to be specific.
like they died.
Like they were in mid-combat.
I'm pretty sure that's how a statue would be posed as, especially a dragon statue.
Not on top of the cathedral, though.
I haven't seen the cathedral, so you probably know more than I do.
No, with
Granted, I have zero idea about your family.
Like, two dragons? Also, I can kind of see details on the dragon scales, so maybe it's more like it is a petrified dragon, and just...
Then begs the question, what petrified it?
See, said.
I don't know.
That's the bigger question. That did it petrify two dragons, perhaps in the same vicinity? That takes a lot of might.
Back when we're on the ship, I'll try some of that fish.
Yeah...
The family had determined.
I'll try some with you.
Could be...
So go sleep.
some sort of spell?
3,000 years or so.
But it definitely killed them, since there's no souls on them.
You think there'd be a spell strong enough to defeat a dragon in perhaps one attack? Again, mid-combat.
Possibly. We may know about some magic spells and all that, but we don't know the full grasp of it all.
I'm gonna go look around.
That sounds like it'd take a lot of strong archmages.
Don't flirt too much.
Just thinking about it makes me tired.
Someone else go.
You be careful. They are selling
So if they're very insistent,
Art selling is kind of wet.
I mean, we are also in talking with the curator as well, so any kind of magic is possible. It's just the limitations of the mind.
What did you think I said?
Be interesting to do a bit more spells. Well, with light maybe.
It's a hard thing to warn, yes. It's a hard thing to yes.
Well, I know I use a light, and I know I use soul. But it seems I could use a bit more. Oh, I'm gonna stop talking about
What
this.
did you hear?
Sure, I'm pretty sure it's not an uncommon practice. Not even frowned upon in our realm.
Rather not have my affinities be talked openly with them.
Fair enough.
You're away so quickly. Is that normal?
Greetings again. I never caught your
Try to
name.
find out what she thought she heard.
You
I'd love
never
to hear it.
asked for my name, so I did not deign to give it.
Yes.
If you are asking
Apologies.
It
now,
must have been really embarrassing, considering how much
you may
love
refer to me as
Sure.
Zelos. Pleasure to meet you then.
Oh,
I am called Snow.
you told me about it first. This is your fault.
I am glad that we had this exchange of identities, Snow. Especially given the matters that you all have come to discuss.
No, wait, no. So the shimmering nothing left.
I will be heading back to the ship. Grab me when you wish to have some.
Do you know when that, we'll be entering the spirit realm?
Cook it for you. I'm actually a very good chef.
I will have to prepare the necessary details to instruct those
Oh my god,
assisting in the ritual
Tomorrow.
over the course of this day and then provide it.
Well,
Likely
have a good night.
tomorrow.
My drink is so safe.
And it will take some time, of course, to study and make sure it is understood before executing. Doing such a ritual wrong would only serve to harm the participants.
So, God.
Got it.
If you have not yet tried, I recommend the ale here. It's fascinatingly different.
Last time I had a drink at a tavern, I wound myself up in a completely different place, so I'm rather okay with not.
Oh shit. And is it that bad?
Well, I don't know.
Sounds like quite the story.
You technically
If
ended
one
up
were
where
ever
you were
wishing
going
to
anyways.
Regale.
You okay?
You don't know. I don't think it's one to discuss about.
Nothing. Ah, yes. Yeah.
Well, now my curiosity has been piqued,
Me too.
but I will not pry,
She drinks
because I'm not
Well-
paid
Another place.
So, it is not
Maybe
possible.
you should join the triangle.
I would think a payment for that kind of story would be more understandable.
You know, you're fair enough.
If you're so
Despite
curious.
being a purveyor of information, I do not force it out of people unless there is already a motive for me to do so. So that is entirely on you.
You did seem curious, though.
Did say she needs time to think.
Idle curiosities of a man are secondary to the motivator of coin. I am one who finds many things fascinating, but I do not have all the time in the day to pursue them all. Though I do have my selections.
I still need to give her a
I
gift.
see.
It is more to make small talk. Something that is less
Damn it.
easily done.
I was going to throw it onto
even
you.
by one like me. When there is no motive, it is hard to find the words.
Just when I needed you,
Beyond curiosity.
I'll find her another time.
To sate your curiosity, I guess. A simple night of drinking led me to wind up upon a ship that flies. So, the question is there on how I got there. Since I still have
The
no answer
ship
truly to that.
The ship that flies. This would be your Kalypsia, correct?
Yes.
Do you regret this night of revelry, such that you have ended up in this company?
Oh, that's such a good shot of him.
I don't know. I'm still thinking on that one.
Because if it's a matter of finding your way home, you are in a place that could potentially facilitate such movements. something to consider.
I think I'll find my way home quite easily. I have a reason for being on the Kalypsia now, so...
That is good that you have found a purpose, despite your unusual means of arrival. And you are correct in that it satiated curiosity. So I thank you for allowing me this insight into you. I will not take up more of your time.
I really don't like this place. I was fibbing a bit, obviously, because I don't want to tell them anything. I'm uncertain about how to feel on how I got there. That's all. But aside from the more gloomiest perspectives, I'm glad that I've met you and all the members of the Kalypsia. So, there's the good in that.
I can tell you the rest if you'd like.
The rest of what? Oh.
Yeah. I remember I told you that I withheld some information.
Honestly, I'd rather we wait till the Kalypsia. Well, actually, until we're back on the Kalypsia.
Okay.
Gotta keep our minds focused on one thing right now, right?
Fair enough.
Seems everyone's already getting to rest, or they're wandering around. Do you really want to see the market before we get to rest?
Sure.
Okay, but just be forewarned, it's a concerning sight to see. So be prepared for that. Oops, shit, my charger fell off. I mean, what?
Here, let me pick it up for you. Dang it, I missed my chance.
I still hate this. Still hate looking up at it. And that's his flirting still. Yeah, okay.
I feel a little bad for Eka. She's a small, little, innocent, pure thing.
I feel devastated for Eka. I hope that she finally learns that it might not... that he might be really unfaithful. I despise that in any kind of man. You have to have at least a bit of faith towards your partner, or are they really just your partner? You know?
Agreed. If that sort of thing is your prerogative.
Oh, well, you know, probably shouldn't have said that at all, sorry.
What?
Didn't realise the conversation I was having.
Oh, there's Echo right there. Do you think
I don't want to be the one to tell her.
Very well.
But
It's okay, I accept your anyways. Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Aw.
She's already going that way, so she's already going to see it for herself.
Mm-hmm.
What did Leto do this time?
What do you think himself? What's there to say anything else about?
Is he flirting with another person again?
Probably. I didn't really listen in, but the way that it's looked.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, is that the cathedral over there?
Yep, and the terrifying stone dragon.
Wow, you weren't kidding that it looked like it was in mid-battle.
Yep. At least we know it's not coming to life. Unless we have a really good, person who can mess with rocks around it. Never mind, you know what? There probably is.
Well, you did say that there's probably magic here that petrified it. Why couldn't there be magic that unpetrifies it?
Or just controls the dragon made of stone?
Oh, those are the wings you were speaking of.
Yep.
Huh. You're right,
See what the taste of that was.
this is upsetting.
And right over that way, that mark I saw, whatever that is called, with the terrifying wolf things.
I feel like I knew the names of these things at some point.
The Sunfire Cord, that's right, the name of it. Probably should actually write that down.
I think they refer to this species as either Garu or Garon. These types of beasts.
It's the same symbol.
As?
The mark that the curator had on her eye patch when I first saw her.
Oh.
I'm allowed to write stuff and theorize.
And draw my face.
It was writing about you, trying to figure out about what ails you.
I'd say you caught my features pretty well. You know,
Thank you, I guess.
if you need perhaps a physical representation, I wouldn't mind posing for you.
That would not be necessary. I was really doing this to study.
You want to study me? I can tell you more about me.
No, I'm good. Thank you, Finch. Either.
No promises.
Okay. Well, whatever. I wrote it down at least. I can keep my mind. It's still intact. Why don't you stop looking?
Why would I want to stop looking at you? You're pretty and cute, and I think you're gorgeous.
I think we should probably just head to the... I think maybe I should just rest now.
Then, shall we find a room together?
Yeah, okay.
Because I like you the way you are.
Thank you, Jasper. Oh, we should probably let them know to get back soon. I don't want Finch to be running around with all those sellers of Chigon wings. You two are gonna be heading back soon, right? Well,
Hello,
to Tavern,
Eki.
to be specific.
Don't call me that.
Have you been over to the tavern? Do you want to go?
I have not been over to the tavern. I'm not opposed.
Come on. let's go
Probably
back
better
over
than this. Better than this place, honestly. A better mental image for your head.
Creepy.
My head? Or whose head?
Or everyone's head. A better mental image for everyone's head.
I missed you.
Image of your head.
I'm not that far.
But I haven't seen you in a bit.
Well, I guess I missed you too.
I'm glad. Oh.
Congratulations.
Amigo.
Hi. Have you seen the guy? Have you seen the guy over there?
Nope, didn't see him at all.
Oh, damn it.
Nope, definitely haven't seen an undescriptive guy.
The guy that was with the beast and with the sun.
I think he's resting now, so I suppose in the morning you'll have that chance.
But
You-
I need to talk to him right now because
you-
we are gonna buy the beast.
Okay, fair enough. Well, the beast isn't going
The beast
anywhere.
will still be there. Yes.
Do you have the coin?
Wait for just a little while.
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave a? Why don't you leave a note?
I can't read
Did you
either. I can't write.
Did you get the finances from the Lord?
Yes.
I thought so.
Wow, you were bought.
No, more like she batted her little eyes and begged him to
Actually, I can
Lord
see
send him.
that.
You want to go see him?
Do you guys know what it is or live or
Come
but
on.
I don't know.
No!
No.
Toffee, you're going to have to wait in the morning. I'm certain he'll be there in
Do
the
it.
morning.
You have
Just that.
you have some paper, correct? That
Paper.
I-
Can you write for me?
not from your personal journal. I'd rather not tarnish it.
It's fine. I can rip out a page or two. I
Fine.
always had to sew
you
more
please.
pages in.
Okay, write for me. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
What do you want it to say? Do you have a pen?
Okay.
I usually just use my feathers, but sure.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Do you
So, hello. This is Toffee, the one that wanted to buy the Barky. We have the money. We want to buy him as soon as possible. Right now, actually, but we can't do it right now because you are asleep probably, and so we have to do it as soon as possible. So, yeah, this is Toffee.
I think.
Oh, I was just waiting for you to. I was just waiting for you to finish. Oh, I will just.
This is Toffee.
You said that.
I wanted to buy the.
That was like the first thing you said, like the first sentence.
Yeah, but you need to say. This is Toffee. The end too.
Okay.
Just to make sure that they know.
Okay. This is Toffee.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and tomorrow we'll buy him. Them. She. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know to go. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't have to write that, do I?
Yeah? We're not to
Summarizing it is fine. Toffee wants to purchase the beast that you discussed about
Sparky!
before. They have the
We have the
money
money.
for it.
Yeah. I have the money. We want to buy it tomorrow, as soon as possible. Right now, at least. But you are not there. The thing I said.
Okay. Do you perhaps have... What are you buying it in? Silvers or golds?
It is gold.
It's gold. Yeah, it's gold. It's gold.
Then do you mind if I... Okay, so what I'm going to do is sometimes a simple piece of paper, sometimes a down payment would encourage others. So if you could at least give one gold, and I'll just fold it around the coin, and therefore they will know that this is a serious offer. Who?
I saw Myth last time in the tavern.
No, I have
I
no idea.
believe he was talking with Nyx.
Okay.
I think they went into the room to talk about it.
Understood.
Okay, here it is. It's folded around the coin. So just leave it there, and they will most likely see it, and the gold coin will at least give a down payment that you have a serious offer.
Okay. Thank you so much. See? Yeah, okay.
My
She's
head.
so excited over that. You getting a headache?
That made me lose a brain cell or two.
Yeah, I think it would. Never had to deal with younger siblings, I'm guessing.
No, I was an only child. I would have liked siblings, actually.
You know, be glad that you didn't, because sometimes they can be quite a hassle, especially if you're the older sister.
I think a family would have been nice.
Well, be glad that you have that sort of family in the Kalypsia now.
No, that is way different. Nowhere near being family. Not that I think I really know it, but I suppose it's a feeling that you would just sort of click, like, yes, this is family. But there's no need to get sad over something that I never had.
Well, I'm certain you'll be able to get your own family in the future. I mean, isn't that what everyone tries to accomplish?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, settle down and all that. What?
Are you offering?
Thing. No, I mean... I wasn't...
I surely wouldn't mind.
Hey, I meant... never mind. I'm not going to talk about it. All good. We're good. Let's just talk about something else. Okay.
Very well.
So, to talk about... Oh no, lanterns? Those are interesting, I guess.
That sounds extraordinarily boring, Snow.
Well, I don't know. Lanterns are interesting. We don't really have lanterns.
Do go...
We're just kind of using our fires.
Well, I mean, there would not be lanterns because I'm pretty sure you would melt your houses if you did have lanterns.
Are you insinuating that we live in just bundles of snow?
Sorry, was that insensitive? I'd assume that you made a sort of dome house with snow.
That is only for cold storage or an occasional types of houses. That's not often. We make them ourselves through other means.
What do you make them out of?
Well, usually leathers and patches, and then if we have...
Oh, you make huts.
Yes.
I
You
see.
also can do lumber. It's not impossible to find trees out in the north.
Really? I would have thought that they would have froze over or died.
I've told you before that my area is a bit of a secret. We have ourselves quite a commodity of all sorts of things. It's not that we're not well off, or not. We don't live as terribly as you may think.
I see.
But it's not impossible to see places made out of snow. It's just more structured. The snow is usually covered sometimes. Structured. Yeah.
I'd imagine you make your walls out of snow, though.
Depends.
Like the big towering sort of walls that need to be scaled.
Yes, but we have an entire large wind that kind of blocks anyone's path.
I see. Actually,
only people who have access to can go in there.
Another
really.
abundance you might also have is just ice. You just leave out a block and that's building material, as long as you have the water for it.
Yes, but like I said, we don't really need to build a barricade ourselves, since we have the skies of the north to protect us and the strong wind barriers around our area to keep us safe.
Huh, I never knew that.
Still made by the man to this day. I guess I really didn't tell you much about that.
Tuck my ear off one day.
I guess I'll try, but it's not all that interesting. At least I didn't think it would be.
I'm captivated right now. What do you mean?
It's a place that's... Think of it like a cone of wind encapsulating the area. It creates a large blizzard.
You live in a giant snow cone?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds so
No, it sounds it sounds sort of like par for the course in a cute sort of way. Would you be the soft serve ice cream in this case?
I think I'd be thicker than ice with how you're acting. Jeez.
Really now? With that punch, I'm pretty sure you'd be a little less than ice, like a very gooey type of ice.
Well, I didn't want to hurt you, because that would be... You're not someone I would hurt, so why would I do that?
Could you hurt me if you wanted to?
I didn't really think on that. I don't know. I mean, I did once. No. Why not? I'm not doing that. No, I'm not hurting you. Why would you want to be hurt?
I'm just trying to test your metal.
Just my I can handle myself. So sort of. Sort of. I can handle it. I can. I just don't want to fight you. So yeah. That's it. Yep.
Good to know if I ever am on attack with you, you would not fight back. That's so cruel. Isn't it now?
I would fight back depending on what you do. So, yes.
Would you like to test that?
Well, no. What do you? I don't want to test it, because now I'm concerned. I'd rather not have to fight at all in here. Really?
Okay, I'll refrain.
Good.
I'm just trying to be sensitive towards your feelings. I know you're anxious here.
No, you're perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I didn't know which way you meant it, honestly. I probably just shut up for now.
It seems like
Looks like all the bottom ones are taken.
yes, the ones on the second floor seem to be okay.
The ones on the second
one
floor
have you
only have
taken?
one room. Oh, the ones on the second floor only have one bed.
Well,
That one's not taken. Oh, that one's not.
are you sure about that? They're all lined up as claimed
No.
right there.
But that one isn't, so we can claim it. It's fine, right? Nothing's claimed.
Are you going to risk it? I'm just saying that the pattern is kind of clear front and there.
I'm risking it.
What's the pattern?
Blast. Was someone in there?
No, no one was.
Very well. This'll be it then.
Make sure you all get rest. How do I feel about this place at all, though?
Yes, this does feel a bit odd.
It's fine.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, if you don't think about where we are, then it's perfectly normal. And you want to sit? All right.
Yes, of course.
And
You don't have to sit closer.
did you want? I know this trick. I've had to deal with this trick before. I'm a little concerned about this trick.
Really now, what is it?
I'm not going to get out of it if I just sit here, am I? You're like a cat sometimes, jeez.
Do you like cats?
Oh, yeah, but still.
So you like me even more?
Why are you so...
So what?
Why are you like this, Jasper?
Well, like what?
Jeez.
You said it yourself. You find me very charming and
words.
appealing.
Shouldn't have said that. Now it's going to be used against me forever.
You don't think I find you the same way?
Well, you have said it quite a few times, so I should. But I am just a simple person, so I don't really think about it too much, I guess.
As am I. If anything, I think you're way more amazing.
I don't know about that one.
You have the common courtesy, consideration, and kindness that I'm pretty sure most people kind of wish they had. It's something to be a bit envious of. I wish I was as likable as you.
I think you still can be.
No. I don't even understand myself.
I mean... Try me. What do you not feel like you know about yourself at this point?
There are memories in my head that are so deep-rooted into me that I feel as though they should be familiar. But they're not. They're someone else's. I have feelings emotions, memories that I feel like I should be able to relate to very easily. That I once felt, but some of them I can't even understand. Because I haven't felt them. Not at least as I am now. They felt them. Those are their memories, not mine. That is what I mean as in I can't understand myself.
It is hard to really just figure out yourself and know who's you. Especially if you have a different person telling you a different thought. At least, no.
Yes.
Even if those memories are not your own or the others, I don't think that's entirely a bad thing. I think that just means you get to see their perspective and have still your own. Seeing another one's life through their eyes is a lot more comforting than you may think.
I don't know. I'm already kind of dealing with the fact that, well, a part of me finds me disdainful. It's...
Then be glad knowing.
Hello. Was that me or was that... Hello? What am I supposed to be glad for? Snow? What am I supposed to be glad for, Snow?
Unusual client behavior and then kills you. Anyways, oh my god. I guess just be glad that others see you in their own perspectives and see you as you are trying to show yourself, at least to me, right now. Your true self. Yes. And I mean, hey, it's something that I think a lot of people have to battle with on their own. The fact that they have to recall at least some sort of past about themselves that they regret. Although yours is obviously a different case. For them, they definitely had to deal with something similar. So they can't entirely judge you on that. I'm just glad you're being truthful with me, at least.
Does it mean something to you? Me being truthful?
Of course. It means you're being genuine to me. You're not putting up as an act, so to speak.
A lot of things I've
You're
said
being
to
your
you
best.
was actually rather genuine. How I find you appealing and such. That I've never lied about.
I know that, but
Do you?
I do. I just don't know entirely how to take it. I'm still set in my roots and customs, I guess.
What are those?
I've told you before about how our lives are kind of, dictated by a law or such. I never got to receive one, so I remained a healer. And in turn, I didn't really get to do much. While people I knew who were around my age received many. In turn, for those who do not have tusks, the only way for them to actually really mean anything or have much control is if they have one themselves. It's to make certain that those who are not fit for battle don't get themselves killed. But
Yet you went into battle regardless of custom and tradition.
currently I am, yes. But before, no. I tried before to be reckless, but never got to that point. I couldn't. I was already... I'm already rather on thin ice, so to speak. My family has a bit of a history now of taking outsiders as their partners. It's not uncommon, but it's not... It just means that you no longer have respect for your people.
They mean a lot to you, though, because you grew up with them.
Of course. They're kind to me, and the elder forgave my mother and my grandfather for the actions that they did. I was sent to the Kalypsia to deal with, well, what's going on here. But I don't think I was supposed to have what it calls itself. I guess in that case we're very, very similar, Jasper.
At least in that case, yes.
But I know you're already working your way to be able to have your own self and have control of you. And in turn, I'm trying to do the same, I guess. Or is there something else you've been thinking of?
You don't want any more secrets, right?
Right.
I am the coalescence of two soul beings.
I see.
To fix me means to separate the two.
Hmm.
I think it's pretty obvious what happens to me then.
Do you know how it came to be?
Yes. But this is the part I need to make sure for it. Because the less you know, the less danger you'll be in. But if I tell you this, it could kill you. As in, people who have knowledge of this curse that's under me, they will hurt you and they will figure out if you know about this. And they'll want to keep it under wraps, even if it means erasing someone. You included. And you have goals of your own. I do not want to wrap you in something that is not your fight. I already have with other people. Without that knowing, but...
Well, what if I said that I wanted to, because it was you that I wanted to, well, help?
I don't know whether to, if that is your answer, I don't know whether to call you naive or kind of beyond all measure.
It seems from your perspective I'm both, so.
I don't want to say yes or no.
Besides, Jasper, I don't know if myself is going to be myself anytime soon either.
Are you worried?
I just liked having to look at it, but after that thing took over, the blacker part of my soul got larger. I think I'm already getting myself into a lot more of a deadlier situation on my own.
Take your hand. It doesn't make me any more scared of you, though. Won't drive me away. I'm right here.
You're impossible.
Quite the contrary, I'm right in front of you.
Yeah, it seems you are. going to talk about it. It's perfectly fine then, it seems.
Yes.
You know, I can't word anymore. I think they've left me.
Then how about no words? Put your arm around his neck.
Okay, you should probably get some rest. We have something important to do tomorrow, right?
Yes. Do you want to help me rest?
No, I think you do it on your own. I think.
I suppose I can, but we are sharing a room. That would be improper.
I think. No, I'm fine. We're fine. It's fine. That's what. I think I'll just rest and yeah.
Can I help you with resting?
No, I am very much fine.
Very well.
I think I'm going to rest now. Are you sleeping on this bed, or should I just
I mean, if you care to join me.
No, oh my goodness, no. My goodness.
My goodness, so hurtful.
You are possible. You should get some rest. I'll be over there.
Okay.
Yep.
Perhaps I was a little too much with her. But to the very least, she knows my intentions.
Doesn't sleep anymore, huh? Okay.
I'm sorry, did I rile you up a little too much?
What? No, what?
You
That's a funny thing.
just seem so distraught you were about to go to bed, but something seems to be stopping.
I'm going to. I didn't expect, just, an arrest and stuff. Yep.
Do you mind if I extend an apology then for doing too much?
You may. It's fine though. I gotta get used to it, right?
Cheek. I hope you do sleep well. Good night, Snow. She seems to be asleep. I'm going to go for a walk. At least. Just a quick walk. She'll be fine in the room. Is that another petrified dragon? Actually, how does he look without any of his gear? Oh, he looks a little more normal. I wonder if I ever, like, just use regular pants, he would look okay. Like, he wouldn't look as, like, as silly.
I already know the answer.
Good ma.
And to you as well.
Akane, a quick moment.
Yes.
Would you mind taking something from me?
Taking something from you. Why?
As in a gift of some kind. You can say no.
Perhaps. Aye. Let us walk for a moment.
Very well.
Whichever direction you choose.
I have no destination, really. You know this place better than I do.
This way then.
Okay. Are we making haste?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know the nature of such, but there's many around here that have been spilling secrets openly around our guests, our hosts, rather.
Is it imperative they are not from our realm? Does her dress glow?
I've acquired a room if you wish to retreat up there for a moment, should you require privacy.
If you'd wish, I wouldn't mind.
Just in case, then.
Okay. Well, I'm either going to die, or I'm going to have a disappointer.
Also, it's better lit here.
Just you in this room?
Yes.
Okay. Shall I sit anywhere, or would you rather I stand?
Either is fine. Whatever you would feel comfortable with.
I feel as though formalities are more so in order rather than casual. I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh.
Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to see. Okay, never mind.
No. Something broke.
I've been to gather the courage to talk to you sooner, but the last thing you've told me is that you had to think, and I wanted to respect that.
Thank you. Suppose I'm still working through thoughts.
That's fine.
Trying to figure out where I stand. Where things in general stand.
And that's fine.
The situation in both of my homelands, by that I do not mean Valinor, has caused me a good deal of consternation.
What does that mean?
I suppose I'm unsure exactly what I should do, and I'm weighing my options. What are your concerns with Hinode, if you do not mind my asking?
The Empress is young. She can be rather emotional. And, well, she is no Ninetail, so the people around her does not approve of her, even more or less having a elf or an advisor. She's kind of making a notorious name for herself, doing all the things in these wrong orders, Especially with the considered usurping that I have indirectly caused. But
Yes.
I can at least say that things have gone quieter. Maybe not peaceful, but quiet ever since. I suppose I spilled her uncle.
Yes, that does rather complicate things there. She is still getting her footing.
That is what I was there for, yes.
Well, will you advise those around her, or her, as to what my aims may have been?
I am only there for her. If she wished to seek others that might help in certain endeavors and courts, then she would put trust in those, and therefore I'd have to trust her.
I see.
But she is no fool.
When she was aboard the ship, she expressed a certain wariness around me, avoiding me, running interference with her bodyguard, I'm certain. I assumed this was likely due to my closeness to Faven.
Yes, that much was obvious. I'm pretty sure we've been told to talk with each other initially for the same reasons.
Yes, likely so. Or somewhat different ones. I do not believe Faven suspected whom you were tied to. I have still not informed him. I have no intention of doing so.
I'm leaving that up to you.
If I did, it's likely you might be viewed even more so as a pawn, a tool, a piece to be manipulated upon the board.
If so, then I suppose so be it.
So be it.
Yes. As if you know the results of him telling us such, then if that is what you wish, I would not fight it. I would only say that I would miss you.
To be fair, I do not view you as a pawn.
Perhaps a more extravagant piece, more crucial to the board?
Perhaps. Like a bishop, maybe.
Oh my goodness, the irony of that.
It's not lost on me. I was never much for chess, though. Shogi, however, have you played it?
A few times. I'm crap at it.
Takes quite some time to master. I can't say I'm all that good either. Supposedly there have been matches so intense in the past that one grandmaster had a heart attack during a game.
I don't believe you. No one's that
It's
competitive.
simply what they say. It's an acquired taste. What's your intentions when we inevitably end up in Hinode? Will you continue on? Will you return to your mistress's side and service?
For the time being, that if we are ever there, perhaps yes. But she sent me on this mission for a reason. I don't think she would go back on her word or take me away from it. So I suppose if that's your attempt to get rid of me, I'm sadly going to have to say you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
Not quite. My methods are usually more direct.
I can tell. I was on the other end.
Were you?
Well, you were on top of me.
I lost my temper and focus.
Can't say I didn't exactly dislike it.
A strange situation to find enjoyment in. But you are a strange fellow.
It's most I haven't ever seen you angry before. So to see that I can garner a sort of reaction and see it for myself up close and personal, although a very negative and detrimental standpoint, it is still something very personal to you. And I'm glad I got to see that side of you.
I was hurt.
I know. I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I was scared is all.
I understand.
Do you?
No.
I was scared our relationship would change.
I see.
But in that case, I respected you too much. I grew guilty that I put on that charade for so long. But at that point, I realized I cared too much. It was far too late.
Compromised.
Yeah. I should have realized it sooner. But
It's easy sometimes to let such happen.
it's more so that I'm a lot of new to feelings, emotions. For reasons you would not think.
And that does make me wonder more about the nature of you and your passenger. Or if they are to be believed.
I told you I would not lie to you going forward.
The shade tells me I should not trust you, should likely not speak to you, for concerns that another betrayal might further throw me off.
From what?
I don't know. Balance. I'm already off.
Yes. You were speaking to me. You said don't speak to me, and here I am speaking to you.
I turned around and immediately spoke to you, yes.
Is your leg okay?
It's getting better. I've had more healing.
I can bandage it for you if you'd like. I still have some spare.
Fine. I've seen to it. It's okay.
Very well.
The original reason you wished to speak. What was it?
I said I wanted you to take something from me.
What?
He's going to bring out what looks to be a bundle of paper towel. And when you pull it aside, there is a yellow lily in it.
I'm not sure I understand.
It would have made more sense if you simply took it from me and said nothing more. But here we are, saying more. My intentions were to just say, for every day we are not on speaking terms, I will give you a flower. Until we talk again, then I will stop.
It's a kind gesture.
I'm glad you think so.
I still haven't made up my mind as
Oh.
far as what I'm doing.
It wasn't to convince you. I merely wanted to let you know I was thinking of you.
I see.
That you were not forgotten, and you were still able to take the time you needed. Just with less words and less of an annoyance of my voice.
It's not an annoyance.
Well, in my mind it was. Because, well, I wasn't sure how you felt about me.
I'm not sure either. I would be curious of a few things. If the situation in Hindade changed, and things went further worse, what would you do?
I suppose I would try to convince the Malin Kasia that Hinode does not have to be an Hinode. That she carries the honor on her back by herself and her people, and those that follow her.
I see.
But she's a stubborn one. She's honor bound, and her home is her home, and her people is her people. The land, hers. They pride themselves in being the wardens of the East.
They do. Yes.
So, all I can do is advise, as best as I can.
Of course. There are things I want to voice but cannot.
For what
Things
reason?
I've taken into consideration, but I cannot speak of it.
Very well.
I am in a very difficult position. I suppose, however, I shall exercise patience. And in that, perhaps exercise judgment in doing so. My situation would be much easier if you had not killed her uncle.
Is that because you'd want to kill him?
Yes. I would have completed my oath.
And what of the remaining Kazuya?
That depends. I'm still trying to decide exactly what that depends on. If the projection can truly be changed, then perhaps it should be allowed to continue. If there are lessons that have actually been learned, then perhaps it goes on. I imagine I would not likely be there to see it, regardless. But that is fine. The Satori can pass into memory and shadow, be forgotten.
I could never forget you. If you wish to have an audience with her, however discreetly you want it, or publicly, I can pretty sure convince her to see you. That is if you want it.
Perhaps I will consider this. Should we find ourselves there, if I can look her in the eye and get her take on things, my views may change, potentially. I'm mostly curious in action, however.
Of course. And again, I'm not doing this to convince you. I'm merely inviting you so that you could see for yourself.
I will say one thing.
Okay.
Given the nature of your duty, if I cannot be swayed, you should likely kill me. I have the means at my disposal, potentially, or soon to be, to take advantage of the situation's immunity. All it would take is garnering certain support. I feel I am in a position to do so easily. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Would it not be simpler to kill me?
Perhaps. I'd rather not.
Well, then I suppose we're at a stalemate.
You serve as her advisor. As we both know. I would ask you to do something for me then. If she sees wisdom in your words and the advice you can't give, then I would request that now and then you cast the Harlequin aside and advise me.
Harlequin?
Yes, the role of the jester.
Oh, you're referring to me.
Yes.
Am I gonna have to change my pants?
Maybe.
The checkered, sleeves?
More than one outfit is not a bad idea. You could change your look up.
My hat?
I mean, it depends how seriously you wish to be taken. Although, there is a certain value in being perceived a fool. Underestimation, of course.
There you go. That's a good point. I'm definitely not trying to salvage. I will think about it.
I'm not saying you necessarily should. Do what you feel.
But are you saying that because if I were to advise you, it looked bad that I look like a jester?
No.
Beside you.
It's more of a metaphorical thing.
Oh, look the part, at least.
You don't have to. It's not in any official capacity. Not exactly an official.
Technically, sometimes the gesture has been the one to advise the kings, as they are the closest as the royal fool in certain histories.
Fine.
You did say you like my hat.
It's grown on me.
Well, I hoped it looked good on you, at least.
I would look ridiculous.
And I don't.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't.
What I meant more by all that is I could potentially use counsel now and then. Don't consider us back on speaking terms. But if I do seem to be going too far astray, I would not mind an attempt, a reminder.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I suppose I'll think about it. What I'll do, as a reminder. Enough to bewilder you.
That might be enough.
It could be anything.
It could. Why'd you choose yellow?
It reminds me of what's under the mask.
Good enough, I suppose.
Did you expecting something a little more extravagant and flourishing?
Colors and flowers have meaning, so...
It also, I believe, yellow lilies mean acts of forgiveness.
Yes.
I also just thought it would look good on you.
At least you did not choose a white one.
I don't even know what it would mean.
You'd effectively be telling me to drop dead.
Oh. Well.
Or her.
Who, her? Who's her? Her? Who's her? In this situation?
No, I said or.
Oh, or what?
Sorry. Or perhaps something else tied to the symbolism. I'm not sure what.
But yeah, it was mostly that. I think it'd make your eyes stand out more, and I'm used to seeing them a lot. As you wore your mask less and less around me. So, the color yellow has all of a sudden gained some sort of sentimental value.
Has it? Well, I will consider the gesture.
Okay.
I think that's all. I'm going to put this by the bedstand.
Okay.
I should likely go see to a couple other matters. I should review it before the night is over.
Very well. Also, your outfit looks lovely on you.
Oh. Thank you. Close. you have a good evening.
You as well.
Remember, we are not yet back on speaking terms.
Well away.
Good. I expect a flower tomorrow.
Well, that went better than expected. Man, I love his new toggles. Alright, I'm gonna end things here, guys. Thank you all for watching. That'll be it in a stream. Oh, I'm glad I got here at that time. Anyway, good night.